What's going on, Lights Out Faithful? I wanted to make you guys aware of something before we jump into the episode. The final LowTideCity will be taking place May 11th through the 12th of 2024 in the beautiful Kalahari Resort located in Round Rock, Texas. That's right, Texas, baby. You can head over to start.gg/LowTideCity2024 to learn more about it, or click on that beautiful QR code right on the screen. Just go ahead and scan that and you can get all the information you're looking for. This has been a staple event for many years in the community, so we want the last one to absolutely go out with a bang. And who knows, you might even see your boys from Lights Out there as well. But without further ado, enjoy today's episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Lights Out episode 46. But I'm sure you enjoyed that splash page for LowTideCity. Make sure you use the code LIGHTSOUT10 to get $10 off your registration, and we hope to see you there. But without further ado, this episode will be our Genesis preview. Now, very important to note, in preparation for this, Light was unable to make it to this episode. That's okay. We're going to have Zomba step in a little bit to get his predictions as well. He's a good friend of the show. You know what? I'm not going to cap. Apparently, this gym got snowed in and he's too lazy to shovel himself out, okay? Maybe he should live in a warmer climate like myself or the Mexico traveler Cosmos, who's joining me as well. Cosmos, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. The only thing I can say is I'm feeling pretty good for a Genesis. I think it's going to be a really good tournament.
I think it is going to be a great tournament. Now, you were actually doing a little preparation, if I'm not mistaken. You played a tournament in Mexico. You got third. It should have been at least second. I saw you blow that Game 5 to Skyjay. Talk to me a little bit about that, Jim.
Honestly, it should have been at least first because I blew 2 Game 5s because I got to win his finals and I played the Kirby player and I was winning Game 5 and then I'm not gonna cap. I just panicked. That's literally what happened. I just panicked. But I did that, and then I kind of did the same thing against Skyjay. I just SD'd game 4 because I was going for something. I was testing them, and now it didn't work out. I will say that I only went for it because it was a local. It wasn't like high stakes or anything.
Sure.
But overall, I feel like the local was really good and important for me because even though I didn't win, I played 3. I haven't competed in a while since Japan. This might have been like almost a month ago. Mm-hmm. And I played 3 Game 5 last hit sets because I played a Game 5 last hit set against Big Boss, against the Kirby player. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry.
I've been calling him Guillotine.
Guillotine against Guillotine. And then I played a Game 5 last hit set against Skyjay. And I feel like even though I didn't win all of them, it definitely brought me back into the competitive tournament mindset, which was really, really good for me going into Genesis. So I feel like I just have to iron a few things out, which I can do over the next couple of days, and I'll be definitely ready for Genesis. Even though my bracket is pretty difficult because I have to play a Kazuya into a Minmin to make top 64. It's pretty toxic, but at this point, that's just the state of the game. So it's not a big deal.
I was going to say, the good thing about that is at least everyone has a tough bracket for sure. And even though he's not here, Light competed this past weekend as well. He got second place to Mars after 2 weekends in a row of beating Mars at regionals. Finally, Mars got one up on him. So Light got second place. Mars got first. So shout out to Mars on that. But I know Light went to a local yesterday as well, and he was able to get first place beating Ling twice. He actually destroyed Ling in grand finals. Like, that was a straight ass whooping, if I do say so myself. So shout out to Light keeping that practice going. I'm excited for both of you at Genesis, but we did say this is the Genesis preview episode, okay? So obviously, if Light couldn't be here, it's all good. We got our good friend of the show, Zomba. I'm going to ping him right now, get him in here. I want to jump right in to these Genesis predictions. I ain't waiting for nothing. I'm trying to get it to it, and I know you guys.
You have the bracket up?
I got the bracket, man. You need the link?
Yeah, post it in the chat.
I'm posting it, man. I'm posting it. Zomba's joining up.
What's good, Jim?
So,
my man.
That's my goat. He's right there.
Yes. Zomba, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, is it about Denmark?
No.
I want to ask that. Why the fuck were you there?
That is a good question. Why the fuck were you in Denmark, bro?
Okay. Damn, I'm surprised that was the first question. So first off, the flights were really cheap to Denmark. Lowkey kind of cheap. And I wanted to test myself out in a different environment that wasn't like somewhere I'm used to. So I wanted to go to like a different place where like people know me, obviously, but it's not anyone that I'm like super knowing with. And I wanted to like feel how different, especially at a regional level where like everyone's against you. they're still good at the game, so it's not like an easy free win.
Sure.
And it's something that like tests my ability to handle with like pressure and something like that. Because I was like, you know what? I'm expected to win, right? But as a human being, sometimes you fumble, you fold. So I wanted to keep testing
Like the
myself out.
49ers.
I wanted to keep testing myself out and like try and like make myself sounds so cringe, make myself like stronger by like not just getting out of my comfort zone. Like that ass.
That's real, bro. No, that's not cringe at all. That's real. I think that kind of mindset is good too, especially because we're going into what is the big bad tournament of February, bro? Genesis. Okay, it's about to go down. It's bigger than the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear nothing about the Super Bowl. I'm tired of hearing people talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Leo and Zach Ray, nigga. That's who I'm on right now, and I'm excited for it. And we're going to dive into it because I want to know your predictions. Now, I thought it would be fun because you guys are two, obviously, professional players. You've been around for a long time. What if you let the commentator give his predictions first and you let me know what you think of mine? How's that sound? Good?
That sounds good to me. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just run through this real quick. Here we go.
I'm ready for some hot garbage.
In seventh place, the 2 7th places, we have Ken and we have Tweek. Those are my 2 7th places, okay?
Interesting.
Ken, generational talent. Tweek, known to struggle at Genesis, but I think he sneaks in top 8 again. Okay? Number 5, 5th place is right here. My boy Light. I know he wants to win Genesis. Not this year, Jim. Okay? And number 5, Zach Ray, the original GOAT. That's right. Y'all sleeping on Zach Ray. He's gonna wake you up. He got Zach Ray at 5th. Number 4, 4th place right here. Hurts me to say this. Stings a little bit, in fact. But I had to go with statistics and logic over my heart. MKLeo, Mr. Genesis, 4th place. Doesn't quite defend the crown, but he gets damn close. Number 3, Mia. All right? Give him his respect. Guy's good. Steve's legal. He's a threat. Goofy-ass character lineup. Good luck with that. But it ain't the goofiest. Because at number 2, we got Sonics. My guy Sonics. Number 2. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a little 2nd place. And then at number 1, Sparg0. Sparg0 takes it for number 1. I think at the biggest tournament, the biggest stage, he's going to show up for this one. He's too motivated to lose to Sonics again, despite that rivalry. I got him. My dark horse pick, though, just so you know I'm not yanking your chain, Zomba.
That's true.
My dark horse. You never know what could happen with that. Okay? Now, people are going to immediately say, well, where's Gluto? I'm not sure Gluto gets past Cola, okay? And if he gets past Cola, okay, I'm not sure he gets past Zomba, all right?
Yeah.
Stacks.
I do agree with that.
Come on now. What do you think, Zomba?
Where do you see me placing first?
Oh, you? Or me? Are you asking me or Zomba?
You.
Me? I got Cosmos firmly cemented at 17th.
That's respectable. I was thinking more like 65th, but
What the?
nah, you'll do good. I don't know your bracket, but it's easy for you.
Toxic. Yeah. Sure.
Those are my predictions.
I agree.
Give me your thought.
I agree with some of your predictions. I mean, I would say some people are a little too overhyped, like that Light player. I don't know. I think 5th is a little too good for him.
Damn.
And it would be interesting seeing a Zachary top 8. He's a phenomenal player, but sometimes these brackets are cheesy as fuck.
They are.
So I don't know how he's gonna do, but I would want him to do good. I would like that is something I want. Yeah, I agree. I think Ludo has a very hard path ahead of him. And, if he beats Cola, he has to fight the 2nd best Rob in the world, me. So that's like, that's hard. I could kill at 0 with his gyro.
Behind who?
Wait, who's the 1st best Rob?
Big Bus.
Damn, I beat the best Rob like at a local the other day.
That's literally good. But yeah, Gluto, I mean, that's just hard regardless. And see, I think Tweek is a phenomenal player. It is true he has to do that good at Genesis, but dude, his bracket is so hard for him. It's right terrible. Away. He has to fight Onin, who I think he kind of would fold against if Onin's like prepared for him, just because Tweek hasn't beaten Onin before, and Tweek has a shit track record versus a bunch of like the top Steves. Like, Tweek's a top player, but damn, he fucking sucks versus Steve, which is that's unfortunate because his first round in that hard part is Onin, and then if he beats Onin, then he has to fight, like, I think Yara, which is that's Samus Diddy Kong, which is that's a fucking troll matchup. And
Shattuck
then
might beat Yara though. You never know.
that could be pretty hype. But yeah, if Shattuck beats Yara, then it'll be a little easier for Tweek if he even beats Onin. And then after all of that, he would either have to fight me or Gluto, which I've been doing pretty good versus Tweek. And Gluto also won their last set, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm like thinking of
No, you're correct. I was a little surprised that he was seeded, or he was maybe favored over Gluto. Not like in a disrespectful way. It's just like I know Gluto took it last time, I believe. But Tweek beat him at QuaiCon too. So like he has shown he can do it within recent memory. You know what I mean? At least he got that going for him.
It was Terra. Gluto beat Tweek at Terra in Grands.
Yeah, it was a rough showing.
That was so unfortunate.
It was. Well, you dissected my predictions, right? Very well at that. What are your predictions, Zomba?
So, okay, I'm gonna have to look at the bracket real quick because
I linked it in the group chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, for 7th. All right, I think Riddles is getting 7th.
Oh, you got Riddles in your top 8. Okay, I like that.
Riddles is always showing out.
Rids, man.
I'm just looking at the bracket right now, and if it goes as predicted, Riddles he has a pretty good path for him. He's just a good as fuck player anyway, so any path's pretty good for him. Like, he has to fight either, if he beats Umeki, he has to fight Light, which is like, that could go either way, honestly.
Sure.
IMO.
Yeah.
If he beats Light, he fights Mia, which is, he actually has beaten Mia before. So that's like something that's obviously doable. It'd still be tough for him. I would assume he would lose that. And then he would just have to fight like one more set for top 8 after that. And like, I have the confidence he can like
Pull
he
one
can
of
do
them
that.
out.
Yeah,
Because I don't think he's gonna pull out the setting into Mia.
Yeah, I doubt that. But even if he loses to Light, then like his projected losers path already, it's like Neo into Mute into Gluto. He's seeded to lose to Gluto, but we've watched him play before, and it's never good. Or that could just be me, and I mean, shit, I won the last set, so that was tough.
W.
Then another 7th, probably one of the Japanese players. They're low-key mad consistent. I think Shuton is gonna get upset by Karama, but then go on a hard-ass losers run. I'm calling that.
Ooh,
upset
like that.
Does he play Karama in losers or in top 16?
In
Or
winner.
in pools?
He fights him in top 64 winner's side. I think Karama's gonna win that set and beat MKLeo.
What?
You think Karama's gonna get top 8 winners?
No. Then he's gonna lose to Sonics, and then when he drops to losers, he's gonna wait. Doesn't T get fronted by Karama? Isn't that like an actual?
Oh yeah. At Ludwig's Max Invitational, that was an awful set for T.
Lowkey, Kusia Karama 7th place.
Damn, that ass. I mean,
Skinny the Pooh could do it. I think Karama could do it. Damn, I think okay.
But that was pre-revived Leo.
Yeah, but didn't Karama also beat him at Miami?
Well, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he beat it because Leo went like Lucina twice in March.
Yeah, that's how it was troll, but I don't know. I mean, Leo's a phenomenal. Shuton and Leo, both phenomenal players. It's still always hard to upset them. So, no matter what the past history is, I mean, Karama can do it. I think he can.
All right, that's fair.
5th is I think where we might start getting a little bit controversial.
Don't be afraid to put yourself in there. Go on,
I'm a little higher.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Shit. I don't know. These guys are. I could see Ken Lowkey gets 5th.
Okay. Generation.
Like, he phenomenal player.
Is that your word of the day?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that today in online class.
I'm feeling it. Okay.
Ken could do it. I'm looking at his bracket. Apollo Kage's hard. I think that'll be hard to set no matter what. And then after that, he fight Ken or he fight T. And if he beats T, he fights Sparg0, which he did beat Sparg0 in their last set at poor priority.
He did.
And I mean, Sparg0 is an adapter, right? We all know him, you know. If you're taking a set on him, I'm sure he's taking more on you. And I could see Ken Lowkey taking another one, little scam, maybe a humble like game.
Listen, I'm the biggest Ken fan these days. I swear I am. But the thing that I think will work very hard against Ken is the fact that Sparg0 has doubled his load when it comes to fighting Sonic players. Because now Wrath has had a resurgence and he's playing him in them coin boxes too. And what has he done to adapt in that situation? He brought out Corrin too. So it's going to be a different look that Ken's going against.
See, while that is true, I mean, you got to think about it this way, that like Sparg0 still had that earlier. It's not like Wrath just recently became like good enough to compete like in those coin boxes, you know? Like, and we've already known like Ken, there's not really a good Cloud in Japan. And who does Sparg0 actually go versus Ken? Is it Cloud?
I don't know who he
no,
last
I'm pretty sure last time he won
Aegis.
Aegis.
Aegis, yeah.
Really? Okay, I've never actually watched him play him. So, I mean, then he has good Aegis experience with Shuton. Lowkey Aqua has a raw Aegis, so if they wanted to grind together, you know, get a little Sparg0 and losers early, I mean, shit, they could do that too. People would still expect Sparg0 to win, but maybe I'm just like a fan of the underdogs, thinking like Karama can, you know, humble. But regardless about that, even if he loses to Sparg0, he would fight Leo, who he beat him at the Ludwig tournament.
Yeah.
Or Ludwig. He beat him at Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne. Yeah, he lost, and then he lost once. I think it was in pools.
Yeah, he lost in pools, and I won in the main bracket.
Yeah, he beat him where it really mattered. Yeah.
He's an adapter, which means this might be an unlucky Leo 9th.
Damn. I mean, that's what he's seeded to get.
Disrespectful.
Ah, shit. Yeah, that is what he's seeded to get. Damn.
He got more freaking championship rings than LeBron James, seeding him 9th at Genesis. Ridiculous.
And then I know I called out earlier thinking that, or saying that Light was a little high. Yeah, I think 5th is humble for him.
Okay.
I agree with that. Then at 4th, it's Mia.
Mia
gets 4th. Mia gets 4th.
Okay.
The best Game & Watch in the world. See, the thing about it is that he's seeded into Sparg0. Like, he's seeded to beat Sparg0. Right? Is that what it looks like?
Wait, is it? What's that bracket?
Yeah, yes. Sparg0 is seeded to lose to Mia, which I think is it just won't happen. Like, Mia's obviously really good, but I think Sparg0 got an unlock in that matchup if they play. Which would put Mia in losers. I think, you know what, that's when like he fights Light or whatever, I don't know. He gets that free dub. And then when he gets to losers semifinals, it's gonna be either between Sonics or me. And then hypothetically, if I beat Sonics, like, you know, I could lucky do that. I've done that before. I've been grinding against a couple CPUs, so it might be doable. And
that's real shit. That's what Sonics plays like.
If I beat Sonics, that means Sonics has to fight me in for 4th. Which low-key, I mean, not low-key, high-key, Sonics just wins that. We all know that. Yeah. And so, you know, that already put me at 3rd place. Even if I lose to Sonics, I advanced the Rob versus Game & Watch meta. The matchup, it's low-key not hard losing. It's only like 1.5, minus 1.5. So it's doable.
Okay.
You know, I've just been in the lab recently, so
I like it.
That'll help. And in both scenarios, I'll win anyway. So then it's like me and Sparg0 in winners finals, duking it out. And this would be the time I get revenge from Genesis 8 when I should have won, but I trolled by like 6 frames.
I always thought that was crazy because I was like, damn, he could have spoiled Sparg0's phase reveal.
Nah, I would have been so funny. I've been doing so many phase memes too. I would have been like, phase Zomba, you got phase up right there, but then I lost. So then I lost right away in losers. So don't go for the memes, guys. But yeah, it'll be revenge. It'll be a little duke out, and then I'm in grand finals winner's side. Then it's the battle between Sparg0 and Sonics. Anyone can win that, Those are both talented players. Who won the last coin box?
It was definitely Sonic's one.
Then Sparg0 is going to win offline.
Okay.
And then it's going to be me and Sparg0 in grands like again. I lose set 1, game 5. It's really good. Then in set 2, I'm up 2-0. Sparg0 takes one game. Sparg0 takes another game. It's now 2-2. And I look at the crowd. I phase up, and then it's a 2-stock low percent. I win Genesis.
Damn. Lowkey? That would be kind of crazy.
He phases up.
He phases the up.
Yeah, and then I announced my new sponsor.
Oh, wait. Do you really have a new sponsor?
No.
Oh, damn. I was going to try and press him. I thought we had something, Chad. I'm sorry. I thought we had something.
Nah.
I like that story.
If anyone's interested.
Yeah, hit him up. Zomba. Great talent. Great talent. I like that storyline. I think it's actually, it makes a lot of sense. It addresses past resolution or past conflicts to give them a final resolution. I think it's good. I'm not going to lie. I like it a lot. Well, I guess that only leaves Cosmos with his predictions.
Genesis is hard, man.
Lowkey.
Genesis is a hard tournament. The only thing I know that is confirmed, because it's in the storyline, is Leo's gonna win Genesis. He always has to win Genesis. He always does. If he loses Genesis, he gets second, because that's the only other storyline that's possible for him at Genesis. I don't know who would do it. It might be Sparg0 this time, but Sparg0 Lowkey kind of has a kind of difficult path, mainly because he has to play Ken, and he has to play Osimo, and I'm pretty sure the last time he played Osimo, it was like game 5 last hit, and Osimo Lowkey kind of trolled. I don't know.
Osimo is definitely like is definitely his hardest like wild card. Like could beat him.
Yeah. So if I was going through top 8, I would say that you're gonna sprinkle in me there at 7th.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
like
pretty confident. I'm pretty confident this tournament, and I'm pretty sure this is the resurgence. I'm not gonna go further because I still need to get into the top 8 territory. I don't know what it's like to be in top 8 territory yet, but I'm gonna get top 8.
Let's go.
So I'm pretty sure I'm at least gonna get 7th. The other 7th, I feel would low-key. I agree with the Riddle sentiment, and I do think Riddles could also get top 8. I think Riddles is also going to get, because whenever Riddles plays, he always plays like, even when he's not playing so well, he always plays like pretty consistently good. Like his skill floor when he's not playing well is still better than most players, and he's playing Kazuya, so he can make a lot more mistakes than other players and just hit you 3 times and you die, or if you get hit once, you're probably taking at least 80 to 100%, and then you just die the next interaction. So he's playing a very, very good tournament character at a very high stakes tournament when everyone is very nervous. So I think he's gonna clutch that out and get top 8, probably 7th. At 5th, I think we all do agree at light at 5th. Honestly, that sounds like the correct placing for him to get. I know that he's been getting higher placings every Genesis that he goes to, but I feel like the meta right now is just not in the favor of his character, because I feel like he's going to at some point run into Mia or run into Sparg0, and I think Sparg0 low-key has the edge over him right now. And he always loses to Leo at Genesis. So I feel like if he runs into Leo at Genesis, Leo's going to end up clutching it out.
Well, I will defend Light there. I'm not going to say Sparg0 has the edge over him. He Sparg0 won the last time, right? I think. Yeah, Sparg0 won the last time at LMBM, but before that, Light had won the last like 2 or 3. So I'm not willing to write Light off just like that.
I mean, he has beaten him the last couple times, but it's just like Sparg0 said, or it's just like Zomba said. Whenever you beat Sparg0, like he usually is a hard adapter. So I feel like Light is one of the people that Sparg0 does not want to lose to that often because he knows that Light's very good. And he wants to beat very good players. And especially at Genesis, he does not want to lose. He definitely wants to get at least one Genesis because Genesis is the legacy tournament for Smash. So I feel like if he plays Light at this tournament, he's gonna just have him on lockdown, just clutch it out. It might be game 5, but he's gonna clutch out game 5. Right. So I would put Light at 5th. Let me look at the bracket because there's Lowkey. People do have a lot of hard brackets.
Yeah.
Lowkey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put Yauda at 5th also.
Yauda? Samus player?
Yeah. I think Yauda's gonna get 5th. Because if you look at his bracket, he has to play Shattuck. I hate that matchup. A lot of people might say that it's not as bad, but I hate that matchup. He has to play Tweek after that.
You think he's gonna be Tweek then?
Well, he's lucky gonna fight Onin after that.
You guys have no faith in Tweek. This is crazy.
If he fights Onin, he's definitely farming Onin. He's definitely good against this team especially because of that one. I will never forget. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it so many times, but that one story Riddles told me where he was playing with Yauda and Akola, and Yauda was just running them for like the last 10 games, and they could not take a single game off of Yauda. Like Yauda was rotating on both of them. So it seems like he's good against a steep matchup if he's playing Akola like that. So if he plays Onin, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get that set. If he plays Tweek, if Tweek does end up clutching it out against Onin being the underdog in that set, apparently, I'm pretty sure that people aren't ready for Yauda. I don't know if Tweek is gonna be ready for Yauda because he plays Samus really, really strange, and it's so strange, but it's also very effective and frustrating. So, and also just the fact that Tweek doesn't really have the best track record at Genesis, he might low-key fold at this tournament against him.
Sometimes Tweek just loses to like random bullshit. Like remember at Gammel?
He loses to Gammel.
He lost to Riddles at Gammel, right?
Oh yeah.
And winners, he lost to the
Duck Hunt.
Big Duck Hunt fan.
Big Duck Hunt fan.
Right.
7,000.
Yeah, so, and low-key, Dark Samus is just better Duck Hunt. I'm not gonna lie.
Low-key? Yeah, I think we can say that Samus is significantly better than Duck Hunt, and that's also like a garbage matchup. So if Tweek beats, what about Sephiroth?
Nope. I don't think either of his characters are really good against Samus. To be honest, I don't think Sephiroth does that well against Samus.
Damn, bracket.
So yeah, so I think Yauda's gonna probably beat Tweek, and then after that he plays either Gluto or Zomba. And if he plays Zomba, sorry, buddy, you're about to go on a loser's run, man. Have you played Yauda?
Yeah, I played it in Japan, and while I didn't win, I gained a lot of experience in understanding how to fight a good Samus player because the other Samuses simply aren't as good as him. So, have I done any experience in the Samus matchup since? No. Will I be doing so? No.
What was the set count? What was the set count?
It was 3-1. I lucky should have won game 1. If I won game 1, I won the set, but then I didn't. And then I won game 2. And then I got fucked game 3 and 4.
At least he's honest.
Yeah. Low key, I feel like Yauda has the download on you after that set. I'm just gonna keep it real.
No. Because this time, I just hope he doesn't, and he just fucks up and loses like.
If he does make it to you, I think he might clutch it out. I think he could still clutch it out with some raw bullshit.
Nah, it's okay. Game 5 solved.
All right.
If you can figure out how to beat Rob, that's it.
All right.
So what about the rest? Top 4.
Okay, sure. Top 4. Yeah, I think Yauda's probably gonna get 5th, get to winners, semis, and probably just lose the next 2 sets. Top 4. I think I have Sparg0 getting another humble 4th. Did he get 4th last Genesis? He might have got 4th. It was 5th or 4th, but I think I see Sparg0 getting 4th again. No, actually, I see. You're right. I see Mia getting fourth
Okay.
because I see Sparg0 and Mia playing in loser semis, and Sparg0's definitely gonna win that set, 100%. And then I see Sparg0 playing Leo in losers finals because Sonics is gonna get to grand sides of winners, and then Leo wins game 5, reverse 3-0. He wins game 5 or reverse 3-0.
Reverse 3-0. Oh, damn, taking it back to
he's
crown
gonna reverse,
3. Okay.
Exactly. He's gonna reverse 3-0 Sparg0. And then after that, he low-key just has all the momentum and just washes Sonic 6 games in a row.
6 games in a row?
Six games in a row. I feel like it's gonna be one of those sets, one of those grands where Sonics is just getting really tilted. And Sonics usually plays a lot better when he gets tilted. But you can't ever play better against Leo when you're tilted. He's gonna thrive on that.
Wait. 6 does he use all Joker?
All right, maybe not 6 games in a row.
Oh, by this.
Maybe not 6 games in a row. It's gonna be a humble 3-0 first set, and then it'll be a 3-1. Leo's gonna go Joker first set, and then Lowkey Sonic's 3 stocks in the next game of set 1, and then Leo pulls out the Corrin and then just beats him.
Okay. I think when I heard your thoughts on it, I actually had like an epiphany. So we were talking about Yara, right? Lowkey, let's say he pulls out the upset against me. Happens, you know. Sometimes champs fall.
Everyone gets one.
If he gets in that spot, he has to fight Sonics. Who has Sonics lost to before? Icy Mist. Who is better than Icy Mist? Yara. SmashCon, right? Or is that a different time?
Oh, right. No, you're right.
Yeah. So then, you know, by transitive property, since Yara is better than Icy Mist, you would assume Yara beats Sonics. And then, who is it? It's either Sparg0 or Mia. Guess what? Sparg0's beating Mia. Who was the only person to beat Sparg0 at that Kagaribi, where Sparg0 went through losers?
It was Yara.
3-0 Yara.
Oh, shit.
So, like, low-key,
Yara wins Genesis.
He's in grand finals. I come in from the loser side, second. Yara wins Genesis. And that's it.
Yara wins Genesis.
I mean, like,
through transitive properties, Yara was Genesis.
Yeah. Like, I actually can't. It's realistic. It's honestly true. And it'll be exciting to watch. I love Samus.
Thank God Light is not here.
He's going to watch this back later and just be fuming. It's going to be very funny to read that group chat later. I think I like the different directions you all took that. You know, one thing I do think that is going to work against, just to go back to Tweek real quick, that's going to work against Tweek, and I love Tweek, that's my guy. But he's been sitting on that LMBM win for a while. I don't think he's been to anything since LMBM, if I'm not mistaken, right? He hasn't played another tournament since LMBM.
I think he might have been going to some locals. I could look-y check.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Like, if he went to locals, that's great. But I feel like he's been sitting on that win and just big chilling on it, which is good, which is cool. You know, I know he's getting his practice in still. I just want to make sure he's ready.
Low-key, though, also
setting again.
I don't know if he's really ready.
A month or a month and a half is a long time.
Even if he was playing after LMBM, before LMBM, the person that was playing with him the most was me, and I haven't been playing with Tweek. So low-key, he's not getting the same kind of practice, so he's not going to perform the way he was.
Damn, low-key.
Keeping it real.
Well, I can say I did see Tweek in the Wi-Fi grind server, grinding with syrup today.
Okay.
Oh, word.
In preparation for, I'm assuming, Onin. Yep. So
syrup just
he's definitely putting in some work. We don't know. I couldn't check his data page, and I really don't care enough to try and do anything forever. So I'm gonna assume he didn't go to any locals because I feel like I would have heard about it because we're both tri-state.
Right.
And if he did, then shit, that's more in his ballpark on doing the right practice. I just think LMBM, it was a free bracket for him. You know, he fought only like bad players, and then now he's gonna fight like good players. Like Onin is better than Sonics. So
that was definitely his last tournament.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Wi-Fi practice. I mean, shit, that does obviously help people. I just think his bracket is tough. Like the Yara in there, that's like a. Ugh.
But also, Lowkey, even before Onin, he has to play Goblin. And I think Goblin's one of the players that has like a perfect record against him.
I love Goblin. Goblin is my friend. Goblin's my boy. I will be rooting for Goblin when I'm watching that set. But I don't know. Like one of the sets, Tweek went K Rule, and like some of those other sets were like, I don't know, it's just old Ultimate. Now he plays Diddy Kong, and like Diddy Kong is the best character in the game versus Roy.
Did he not lose with Diddy Kong one of the sets?
I don't fucking know. I just feel like now it's 2024 and not like 2022. So it's like the players themselves, it's like maybe there's a mental block. Lowkey, that'd be really funny.
Listen, I'm gonna give Tweek some free advice if he's even remotely concerned about having to fight Goblin, who I do think is a talented player. Just tweet at Goblin and call him a pussy. Okay, that is going to mentally shatter him and throw him in some sort of undefined tizzy that he won't be able to focus and concentrate. Okay, that's what I learned from Twitter yesterday. If you call Goblin a pussy, he's not.
What happened on
he
Twitter?
Can't take it.
What happened?
Goblin tweeted something about the like Matchbox or something. I saw that too, and I thought it was kind of funny.
You know what? And I agree that you should be able to play in a safe space and not have to worry about people name calling you. I'm just teasing you a little bit, Goblin. I'm with you, man. But for Goblin or anybody else who feels like, yo, I feel like that's just not cool. I just need to talk to somebody. Let me tell you about our friends at BetterHelp, okay? This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. And look, I know it's not always easy to admit when you need help, but let me tell you, it gets easier once you do. It's one of those things in life that you just need to take advantage of. Now, look, guys, we know Valentine's Day is coming up. A common misconception about relationships is that it has to be the easy way to get it right. But sometimes the best ones happen when both people put in the work to make them great. Therapy can be a great place to work through the challenges you face in your relationships, whether it's some online gym in a matchmaking, server, or it's just the real world. It doesn't matter. Friends, work, significant other, anybody. It doesn't matter. I know myself when I found myself in a confusing time, I found comfort in my friends at BetterHelp, trying to navigate through all those baddies I'm trying to juggle. It ain't always easy. So if you're starting therapy, why not give BetterHelp a try? It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, suited for your schedule. Just fill out the brief questionnaire to get a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/lightsout today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/lightsout. We'll see you there.
You're a great man.
Better man than I am.
Listen, I just want all these competitors to feel comfortable and good and safe and have a nice online experience. Okay, so that's my thoughts on that, and I will be looking forward to actually seeing that Goblin and Tweek matchup. I think it'll be fun.
It would be. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that.
I mean, it's Roy. Anytime Roy's playing, I'm a fan. So I like to watch it. I think Roy's a dope ass character. But those were our Genesis previews. Very good one. And previews and predictions. Very good one, in fact. I do have another question, though. Dark horse predictions. Do we have any dark horse? I gave my dark horse. I said Zomba's my dark horse. Okay, Zomba, you're my dark horse. And I think the way you describe the possible outcome, 10 out of 10 scenario there. So who are your dark horses? I'll start with you, Zomba.
Okay, dark horses. So, I think, oh my God. Did I mention Leo in my top 8? I said he was getting 9th.
You said, I believe, a humble 9th.
Humble 9th. I mean, he's someone that, look, I think it's either all right, if he doesn't lose to either Shuton or Kurama, who are both of his bracket demons as of late, it is possible that Leo could be my dark horse pick and get into top 8.
Okay.
I think there is a chance Mr. Genesis can do it.
All right, that's fair. How about you, Cosmos? Dark horse pick?
Me, obviously.
Oh, you are dark.
You're a
and I'm running.
And I'm running is crazy. Okay, that's fair.
If I were to say someone that's not me, if I were to say someone that's not me, if we're not counting Yaoda, because I guess that would be my dark horse. If we're not counting Yaoda, I'd probably also stick with what's his name, Zachary, because you never know what he can pull off. He's still playing Pit. I don't know if he's playing Rob. If he's playing Rob, he can do it. If he's playing Pit, I hope he has a really good bracket. I know he's like on my side of the bracket. So he might end up playing me because I'm supposed to play the Kazuya player from Ohio named Wilds into DeBuzz, and winner of me DeBuzz is supposed to play Zachary in top 64 winners.
Wait, you fight Wilds?
Yeah, I fought Wilds.
Ooh.
Wait, who's Wilds?
He's a Kazuya player. He's like a 14-year-old Kazuya player from Ohio, which when I went to a regional, I played him after I was up till 5 a.m. doing I don't know what I was. I forgot what I was.
Did you win the set?
No, I lost. I got 3-0. I got farmed. But I was not in my element. And I knew I was not in my element because I got 3-0'd by him, and I'm really fucking good against Kazuya.
Okay.
Like, I'm so good against Kazuya that when I was playing against Okola at Summit, I counter-picked him to Final Destination so that he could pick Kazuya against me, and I beat him. So I'm very comfortable against Kazuya. So I'm pretty sure I have that set, but it's still Kazuya. Anything can happen.
If you're going down, Lowkey go Inkling.
Lowkey, he can electric me if I dash at him, so might work out. I might take the Zomba advice. Code Zomba coming through.
What can I say?
But I'm pretty sure I get that set pretty solid. And then I have to play DeBuzz, who's definitely gonna go min against me. But I beat him 5 times. So what's another time?
That's fair. I'm surprised. Actually, yeah, that's one thing. DeBuzz actually going. I remember a couple weeks ago we covered he wasn't going to be attending, but now he's attending. Change of heart.
I'm glad he decided to come.
Yep. So one of us has to play Zachary. If I play against Zachary, I'm pretty confident against all his characters because he plays Rob, Pit, and I don't know if he still plays Joker. I'm pretty sure he still does play Joker.
He still does play Joker.
Yeah, and I'm pretty comfortable against all 3 of those characters. But if I do beat Zachary, I'm pretty sure he goes on a pretty good losers run. If I don't beat Zachary, he has to play Sonics after that. That's gonna be hard. I don't know.
Hey, bro. He usually farms Ken.
He does. He actually farmed Ken at the local the other day. You're right.
Yeah, he's good.
You know, if you think about it, Ken was like PGR before Sonics, so there might be that level of like extra expertise that Zachary may have.
True. And I don't know if Sonics knows how to play against Pit, so Lowkey.
Specifically, it's his side B kills earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after that, he would have to play Shuton, and I'm pretty sure Zachary is going to win against Shuton, because I think he usually wins against Shuton whenever they play. So yeah, honestly, it could be Zachary. Zachary would be my dark horse.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable. He's a talented player.
I like those picks, gentlemen. I think Genesis is going to be a hell of a way to kick off the year. By any chance, I'll just ask this real quick too. By any chance, if either one of you do happen to win Genesis, are you going to accept the free trip to King Kong that apparently comes along with it? Will you be immediately traveling to Europe? Yeah, if you win Genesis, you get a free trip to King Kong if you want it.
So I already was offered a free trip to King Kong when I won that Denmark tournament.
Oh, W.
Really?
But I denied it because I don't want to go back so soon. I thought of traveling. March is really stacked. It's like I'm kind of good with like not going from Denmark to Genesis to then going to France, especially if it was from Genesis, where it's like immediately doing that. I'm in college.
Oh, so is that the tournament right after Genesis?
Yeah, that's the one right after Genesis. Yeah, that's
the one that Mars is going to.
Yeah, Skyjay and Mars is going to. Yep.
No,
it's like I'm already doing Genesis. That's stacked. I've been to France. Like I'm good for a bit. You know,
okay.
Maybe like if a more convenient time, but not right now.
Yeah, It is kind of weird. It's just like forced upon you. Like, okay, you're coming. Like, oh, hold on now.
Yeah.
I got shit to do. But we'll see who wins and who inevitably gets. Because I imagine if like first place couldn't go, they'll just keep passing down until somebody.
Yeah,
goes.
that's what they do.
That is interesting because I feel like a lot of people would actually end up turning that trip down that are like in that top 8. Like if, let's say Leo wins. If Leo wins, I don't think he's going to go. And then let's say Sparg0 gets second. I don't think Sparg0's going to go.
I think Leo's already going and Sparg0's already going.
Yeah, Sparg0's
Really?
already confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, then
It's
I feel
supposed
like
to
a
be
lot
like
of
an
people
A
would go
tier.
then.
Like I'm low-key like I was thinking like, damn, like what if I did go, but I was like, nah.
If they're going and there's talent, obviously Gluto's going to go because it's in France, right? Mars is going to
Yeah.
be there. I'd probably take it. That seems like a good tournament to go to then.
Yeah, all right.
it's already a major. It's just like sometimes you're busy, you know.
Yeah, I feel it.
If I was able to make more room earlier.
Yeah, I hope it slips down to 65th so you can grab it, Cosmos. That would be. I'm kidding.
You said 17.
33rd.
I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
want to attack them this episode. It's about to end. Let me get one right in there.
Had to get my quick fire. No, I'm just playing with you. Zomba, great guest as always. Appreciate you taking the time to come here. I know it's last minute, but
Of course. Yeah, it's okay.
you never disappoint, my guy. So we look forward to seeing you at Genesis, and best of luck, bro. Go kill it.
Appreciate it.
We're going to be grinding that Genesis. You better be ready.
Really?
Yeah. The heck? You have to win.
Really?
Shit. All right, well. Good.
That'll
That's it.
work.
Yeah.
All right, Jim, we'll talk to you.
Peace.
So, yeah.
That's the homie right there, chat. The homie, Zomba. Thanks again, lending your time. Great episode, man. Great little preview episode. I know, some of you guys are probably, I wish Light could have made it. Again, he snowed in, so we're not going to give him a hard time about that. But next week, we'll have a jammed-packed lights out Genesis recap episode. It'll go crazy stupid. Hopefully, depending on who it is, we can get the winner on as well. Because we always like to get the winners on for the big tournaments afterwards. And we got enough clout and cachet to make that happen. You know what I'm saying, Big Cops? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's about big facts right there.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure, my guy.
Especially on Black History Month. They can't deny us.
We still got 2 weeks. Next week will be our jam-packed Genesis. And then the week after that, we'll do a special Black History episode with a guest. All right, we'll figure out that guest momentarily. One of the guests.
Low tier guy, let's get him.
We'll figure all that stuff out. No doubt about that. I'm looking forward to it. Low tier guy will be hilarious. Cola, Mighty Keith. We'll figure out somebody. No doubt about that. But guys, in the meantime, if you haven't already, please consider supporting us via right here. Like, comment, subscribe because we're getting very close to that big benchmark. 50 episodes are right around the corner. And if you want some more bonus content from Lights Out, not just episodes, but literally just content, subscribe to the Patreon as well. We have so much we're going to be recording at Genesis. We're really looking forward to that. We're almost at 50 patrons, so it'll be awesome to hit like 50 going into Genesis. If you want to check that out and support us, it's a really good way to show some love for sure. But that'll do it from us. Again, if you're going to LowTideCity, use code LIGHTSOUT10. If you need some therapy, use the code LIGHTSOUT. And if you just need a friend, like, comment, subscribe, because we always bring the vibes. We'll see you next time.